Hi there, welcome to the Tent News, where the truth comes to light and the stories everyone is talking about are brought straight to you. From shocking confessions and viral social media moments to real life mysteries and trending drama, this is the place where we uncover it all. Now, please watch this video first, and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
Yabona abafowethu abashuthayo ngicela babuye ba-check ukuthi into abayishuthayo uma sebeyiphosta ayizofaka yini lowo muntu enkingeni noma yena enze content ewenza imali ngalezo zinto nami ngiyashutha nami nginayo ikhamera kodwa check nje ukuthi lowo muntu akazongena yini enkingeni ngokuthi sengiphoste lento kade ngiyishutha yabo ucabangela ikusasa lakhe uyabona lento eyenzeke kungizwe Mchunu umfowethu ekhuluma naye njenge-ordinary citizen ekhuluma ngomalema ukuthi uthola imali kwabakufika ingake ngafuni bahambe and so on and so on. Lento eyenza-ke kungizwe uyikhuluma as an ordinary citizen, akaze angene ebhenk lamalema ayoyibona lento, akaze angene ku-WhatsApp messages or kuma-cellphone. Uyakhuluma as an ordinary citizen ngama-politicians as we all do. Kodwa manje yindaba-ke isizongcolisa igama lakhe, yindaba-ke manje isizolimaza ngisho ifamily yakhe nomlando wakhe omuhle akaphila ngawo before. Ungizwe usezenzela i-content manje, usezenzela i-content ku-social media solo kaphuma eredweni, uzenzela imali ngendlela ethize. Ukhuluma as an ordinary citizen engena-proof, usebosholanike ngalokho, asenayo yini freedom of speech. So abantu abashuthayo-ke yabona mekuzo-shuthwa izinto ezikanjalo sensitive izifaka abanye abantu enkingeni kanjenakhe njengangizwe. Yabona la eSouth Africa ngisho nakhona nje kophalamende mekuthiwa khona izinto umuntu othi ungena nekhamera uzoyishutha bamkhuze ngena ngoba bathi this one is a national security matter, abanye bathi into ethile ayifanele izwakale kwi-public space. Yabona izinto ezikanjalo. So nathi-ke thina esiphethe ama-cellphone, esiphethe amakhamera, noma sishutha i-march and march, noma sishutha ku-T1 noma kwenziwani, asi-check-e leyo nto ukuthi lowo muntu ayizomfaka yini enkingeni into ethize. Ngiyazi ukuthi kuyi-content ukushutha, uthola imali ngokushutha nango-TikTok. Mina nje angiyenzi imali la, angifocusile lapho, ngiyaxoxa nje. Kodwa asi-check ukuthi konke esikwenzayo-ke ayizofaka yini lento engisuke ngizoyishutha ngizoyifaka la yomunye umuntu, yomunye umfowethu, ayizomfaka yini enkingeni. Into eyenzeke ngizwe ingenzeka nakimi nawe nje bahlezi sikhuluma ngama-officials ukuthi awekho right esiphoyiseni, home affairs, uhulumeni and here and there. Ngoba umphakathi okhathazekile sisuke siyixoxela ngokomthetho, siney'nsolo esinazo kodwa asinayo i-proof. So uma i-freedom of speech, uma sizoshuthwa, uma sizofaka amacala njengongizwe, shuthi sonke-ke sisenkingeni esila ku-TikTok esikhuluma ngama-officials. So into eyenze engizwe ayikho right. Uma uholo umphakathi umalema befanele amdonse ungizwe baxoxe mase ethi hayi awuyoxolisa lapha ngoba into lo kade siyikhuluma ngasese nawe njengamadoda ayibanga right, ahambe ungizwe ayoxolisa athi hayi ngenza iphutha adlulele phambili kuphilwe. Befanele angayi enkantolo azathi akakhokha u-1 million, befanele angayi ukuthi umuntu azoyoboshwa ngento eyi-speculation, ngento eyingxoxo, ngento general yabo ekhulunywa i-ordinary citizen. It was wrong for umholi wa-political party umalema, befanele ekhulume lento njengendoda. Kodwa ngoba naku inhliziyo-ke yakhe ithintekile ilimele, ingako naye efuna ukuzwisa abanye abantu ubuhlungu. Okay, it's fine, kodwa uNkulunkulu uzosiphendulela ngaye futhi. We are waiting. I-wrong lento ayenzile. Fanele akhulume yena njengendoda, akhulume njengomholi womphakathi, njengomholi weqembu, azi indlela ye-approach. Nayo ihlezi bathuka abantu, kodwa this time ku-wrong mase kusolwa yena, mase kuthukwa yena, mase kwenziwa izinto kuyena, seku-wrong, sebuphisa abantu. That's fine, uNkulunkulu uzosiphendulela. Angikho kwi-political party ngiyayizonda, but ngikubuntu. That's my focus.
According to different social media reports and some media reports, Ngizwe Macingwane Mchunu has handed himself over to the police. This is after the court has issued a warrant of arrest 2 days ago. He was asked to apologize or face jail time. This was after the final court order was made, where he failed to represent himself why that order must not be made final. That's one. Secondly, you are supposed to make an apology in the media and in front of people that he has made the allegation of Julius Malema getting 60 million from foreign nationals, including Nigerians, which he failed to do. He made a lame apology which didn't detail what he has said originally. That, as a result, was not a genuine apology. Hence, currently, Julius Malema has filed for a second contempt of God. The first one is the one that he has handed himself to the police for. Julius has filed a second contempt of God. People are saying, why is Julius Malema treating Ngizwe this way? He's treating him because he hates March and so on. This has nothing to do with politics. Because Julius has never, or EFF has never stopped March from marching. This country, we are all allowed to raise sharply contrast views. EFF has a view, Julius has a view, I have a view, you have a view, everybody has a view. Those views are protected by freedom of speech. As long as they're just views, you're allowed to raise them sharply, debate them. But the moment you start insulting each other, the moment you start lying about someone without facts, then that's a defamation case. And this is what uMacingwane did. He used a platform to lie about Julius Malema, and he couldn't provide proof, because if he did, he would have taken it to court. Hence, today we are talking about him handing himself over to the police and possibly facing a second contempt of order judgment. People can say whatever they want to say. We are South Africans. We have the law. This country has a constitution. We can debate issues within the constitution. We can differ. We should be differing. We are only a 32-year-old country. That should sharply raise issues, debate. What is that we want to see this country? What direction do we want to see this country? That we must debate. We must debate without calling each other names. We must debate without fear or favor or contradiction. We must debate healthy debates. We must have those debates. But the moment we start intimidating each other, that's no longer a debate. The moment we start lying about each other, that's no longer a debate. I hope Ngizwe's friends understand this has nothing to do with much and much. This has everything to do with the Constitution. As a result, that's why the judges are not standing with Malema, they're standing with the law. If we were to understand that the judges are using the law to send Ngizwe to jail, not sending aid, not using aid or any other thing, the law is what has landed Ngizwe in jail.
With this one, I feel like people will be wasting their time telling other people to not use the camera, to not videograph everything and post on social media, because, guys, we all know, as long as social media is still paying people for likes, for views, people will do anything to get those views, and they will take those moments, because why are we seeing these things that are not supposed to be on camera? Like, we have seen videos of Uphakela Mthakathi beating people. Why are people still uploading those videos? I mean, like, you will actually check the video before you post, and you can see that this video can actually get this person in trouble. I don't know if maybe when you do these march and march, your enemies are also there, people that are not standing with you, or what's going on, and they're the ones that text these videos. And for Ngizwe, I feel like we must just learn to keep some things to ourselves. We must learn to keep some things to ourselves, because, hey guys, it's a lot. These days, so many people are being taken to court, and it's not nice. It's really not nice. So we must just watch our words. We must watch what we say on camera. Ngizwe Mchunu was supposed to just ignore uMalema. Like, he was just supposed to ignore him and not say anything about Julius Malema, because he's not talking about him. He's not after him. So why was he mentioning his name? Why was he saying that? These days, saying things on social media have got a side effects, and those side effects can affect you for the longest time in the long run. So you have to mind your words. And even if you are out there, especially if you are a very well-known person, be very careful with what you are doing, because trust me, people are taking videos. Nowadays, people are holding their phones on camera every day, capturing every moment, capturing everything. So you might be very unlucky and then end up in a very big trouble. So let's just avoid doing things that we all know ourselves that this one, it will get me in trouble.